What's going on, loves? Welcome in. Okay, so what I'm getting with energy is you've been broken open. Okay, it's a matter of mind versus heart versus intuition versus your knowing. That's the energy that I'm picking up on for whoever's watching. Okay, so trust your intuition and get out of your head more. Doing some grounding exercises, clearing your sacral chakra will be very beneficial for you. Even eating like orange fruits and vegetables to help cleanse that energy. Okay, so you could learn to trust yourself more, and that's what life is about, right? It's a matter of learning to trust yourself more, learning that you're making or trusting that you're making the right decisions. What do we have, spirit, for the viewer for their highest and greatest good? What do they need to know? Broken open. And didn't I just say that? I forgot. I can't remember. Oh my goodness, short term. 10, it's a 10 card, it's a completion. Okay, so next year 2026 is going to be a great year for a lot of us. Okay, and it's about time, right? Lotuses could be significant, like you've grown through the mud. You had to learn to trust yourself, you had to learn discernment, you had to learn self-love. Okay, learn to nourish yourself. As soon as I said that, Rose's Kiss came out. So this is completing a cycle. You had to learn to give the love that you give so freely to everybody else, to yourself. You had to learn boundaries. You had to learn to say no, right? To not overextend yourself, no, not overexert yourself, especially if you're a single parent, right? Or just a parent in general. That just kind of comes with the territory. But sometimes it's okay to set aside some time for yourself and just be like, no, to the kids. I mean, unless they're crying and they're babies, that's different, right? But you understand what I mean. So maybe even just buying yourself flowers, okay, is a gesture of self-love, right? Every time you see flowers, you feel happy, especially as a female. Okay, female energy. And but it's not for everybody. And a deep breath, take a deep breath, because 222 on the clock, I feel like next year is going to be a very significant year for many of us because it's a new beginning, and you've been broken open to this new insight, this new way of life. Yeah, my God. I'm getting chills as confirmation, seeing beyond. Okay, so you're really opening up to your clairs, clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance, clairdescence. That's that's a color, I think. Illuminescence. I think that's a color. I'm pretty sure. And then underneath we have the storyteller, yeah, and letting go of what no longer serves you, right? Writing a new story, a new chapter, a new beginning. Take a deep breath. Like this deep breath, I feel is like that preparation. So the deep breath is like metaphoric. Okay, you could be doing meditation, okay, aligning yourself, preparing yourself. So when this new beginning comes in, you're an energetic match for its blessings. The rose's kiss, trusting your intuition, and you're going to understand why certain things had to happen for your highest and greatest good. It was to shift you into into alignment. When you're vibrating, okay, we descend into earth, into our bodies, to therefore ascend. Okay, so it's a circle, it's a spiral of life. And when we are ascending, okay, so when we descend at a very low vibrational energy, 3D. Okay. We are programmed right from the get go. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that there. However, what I'm trying to say is, as you begin to go through life experiences and life lessons, that breaks you open to your ascension. That's why certain things have to happen. And we deem it as bad or good, but that's just a narrative that we were sold, that we were taught as good or bad. Because essentially, when it serves your growth and you become better for it, it's never bad. It's just painful. There's a difference. What else, Spirit, do we have for my viewers? And I know this is a little bit of a longer reading. Okay, the Hermit, yeah, going in, broken open, going within, Virgo energy. Something maybe came to light within Virgo season, like something really happened like September, October, where you had to like speak your truth, stand your guard. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Queen of Swords energy here. You learned some sort of truth, temperance, Sagittarian energy. We're in Sagittarian season right now. You had to alchemize. You've alchemized, seeing the best of both worlds. I'm getting that could be significant, or that could make sense. Seeing the best of both worlds, or getting the best of both worlds, the 3D and the 5D, as above so below. That internal work, that internal compass, learning how to navigate by the stars. So you could be getting into astrology, or astrology can be significant. You could have those hermit, like Virgo or Sagittarian or air, but I'm getting Virgo and Sagittarius could be significant. You could have it in your big three. Okay. I feel like you're receiving downloads, you're receiving messages from the divine, that you're very in tune to whoever I'm connecting with, whoever's watching this video. And you're not to be played with. You're here to make a difference. You're here. Um, Still waters run deep, I'm getting as I look at this card. So there's depths to you that people don't yet see, and maybe you don't yet see within yourself. And this is the truth that's coming to light. You hold some sort of sacred knowledge, some sort of sacred wisdom, and only you, and how you do you can this happen? Can this be made manifest? Because this is your gift. This is your blessing. This is your purpose, your divine blueprints. The rose's kiss. Let's clarify the rose's kiss. High priestess, I'm telling you, that's self love. That's exactly the energy that I was picking up on. Okay. That intuition, Piscean energy, trusting your intuition, clearing your sacral chakra, maybe doing some sort of exercises, like, those cards that you um, you flip face down. Okay, you flip the cards face down, and then you kind of do like the connecting cards, like for memory. That could help. Okay, because you're also trusting your intuition along with your memory, or you just did something like that. I don't know. That could be relevant somehow. What else do we have for Rose's Kiss and the High Priestess here? These cards are jumping. The Sun. Oh, that's beautiful energy. Leo energy. You're going to be coming into a phase of life where things are going to go a lot smoother for you, because you're learning to trust your intuition. You're tapping into your gifts and your abilities. Not even tapping in, you're strengthening you're rooting in. You went through the mud because you were planted. You were a seed. So what happens with a seed? It breaks open and it builds roots. And this is exactly what's happening. Wow, do you see how that flipped out? The Four of Wands and the Magician. Higher level of commitment. Someone wants to come in and love on you. They want to make you feel like it's magic. We have the High Priestess and the Magician. What the fuck is this? Wow. This is a power couple. This is like a spiritually evolved couple that's meant to enlighten the masses through their union. And they are both givers, and they know how to pour within one another without depleting the other. Like this this is like a union that's coming in for you. Maybe that's why it's like, take a deep breath, seeing beyond the ordinary. We have the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Hermit with Temperance, and then the Sun. Does it get any more evolved? Someone wants to come in and propose, have some sort of commitment, because the way you love on yourself, the way you could do like spiritual baths where you're being guided right now to have some sort of spiritual cleanse, some spiritual bath, even when you're showering. You could pour some sort of holy water over you, okay? Excuse me. What do we have for a deep breath? This magician card, Gemini energy. Okay, so there's some sort of, and it was 10:33 when I looked up. So what I'm getting with this magician energy, it's like a higher, like you're ascending into a higher level through your self-love, and self-love is the path in which it's going to guide you, it's going to lead you. You manifested this, and this person is in alignment with your spiritual calling. It's like certain things never worked out because you were meant to do it in union, in some sort of partnership. Like sunny days, better days are ahead where you're going to be able to take care of yourself. You're going to be able to, or something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, viewer, but it could just be gifts from the divine, like where your gifts and abilities, like magician, like you're going to be able to manifest higher level chills and confirmation on my legs and my arms, higher level of commitments, of unions, of experiences, opportunities. Okay, the Four of Wands is also a celebration card. It's the 1111 card. It's make a wish card. So whatever it is that you're working on is going to come into fruition. The rose's kiss, where you're going to be living like the sweet life, the nectar, the fruit, the nectar of your fruit, of your labor. Two of Swords, take a deep breath. Okay, get out of your head, open that heart chakra to receive this bounty, these gifts that are coming in for you. What else do we have for a deep breath, viewer? I mean, spirit, for the viewer. I mean, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, 12:25 on the clock. Maybe around Christmas, something's going to pop off for you. There's going to be a new beginning, Aries energy, the beginning of a new journey, new hope. Take a deep breath, like you're going to feel lighter, a fresh breath of air I'm getting as the star comes out. Wow, this is like all major arcana here, Aquarius energy. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven major arcanas out of the 9 card, 10 card spread. And then underneath the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so it's just a lot of mental clarity. So you have to get clear on what it is that you want. You're writing a new story. So be mindful. Be mindful of what you're writing because you're healing. And now, as you heal, you're moving into this star power energy, this new beginning where you're going to be noticed, noticed for your gifts, for your abilities, noticed for, it's like you're going to be the person that everybody wants to work with because you are the one that's going to be able to bring it to a next level. You're like, you're a heavy hitter. You have some heavy hitters around you, or you are a heavy hitter. You're a star and you're meant to be seen, and you're manifesting something through the sheer essence of who you are, of your being, of your heart center, the sun. Without the sun, nothing grows. Okay? Photosynthesis. I can't pronounce it, but you know what I'm saying, right? So that's the energy of nourishment, and something that you've been nourishing, something that you've been taking care of through this self love, taking care of yourself, is going to propel you into this new beginning, into this star power. And you're going to use that to create a new story. You could wear your hair up in a bun all the time. Like that could be like your thing, okay? But you're going to be grounding in this energy and getting into the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you've done so much work in the ethers. Now you're going to be receiving your abundance. Now the stars are going to be aligning and you're going to be grounding in that energy with the Queen of Pentacles and living a sweeter life than the nectar of the fruit that you planted. But you had to grow through certain things, viewer, and rightfully so. That's life, right? Imagine being the same person you are at 20 to 30 to 40 to 50, you know? Just trust in your abilities because you're a powerhouse. You're magnetic. Whatever you touch is going to turn to gold. You see beyond. And this is what's putting you into some sort of spotlight through your healing abilities. People are going to be like, how did you heal that? How did you manifest that? And they're going to come to you because they saw or see how you were. At one point, you were broken open. You were the hermit, the queen of swords, but you had to alchemize that. You had to bring that into balance. You had to come out of that hermit phase and learn how to speak your truth. And through that self love process, you learn to trust yourself more and you got into an alignment and now you're manifesting. So don't be blocked off. Take a deep breath, connect to your center space because this new beginning is destined for you. Much love.